Crazy bastards.
Finally pulled the trigger on our boy Drew McIntyre. Literally could not be a more deserving person on the roster to get this win over Cody, in my opinion. Just think about, obviously, Drew's story throughout his entire career, but even these last 5 years, right? He obviously was the chosen one at a certain point early in his career, and it didn't work out. And then he left and completely reinvented himself and got in the best shape of his life, came back to WWE, and has thrived, won the Royal Rumble in front of a full crowd. And then, of course, 2020 pandemic hits, and he does get that moment winning the Royal Rumble, but then he goes on to main event WrestleMania in the Performance Center in front of no crowd. Does win the WWE title, but isn't able to get that moment in front of the crowd, right? The following year, we're back in front of people at WrestleMania. He's got a WWE title match. I believe he went in defending. I can't remember. Did he have a title match? He lost. I know that.
I don't know if he did.
Maybe he didn't. Either way, took him a while to get back into that picture. Of course, all the times that we thought they were, probably the closest they were probably to pulling the trigger of taking that title off of Roman, if it wasn't going to be Cody, was probably Drew at Clash in the Castle.
Mm-hmm.
It really felt like that was going to be the time that Drew got his moment in his home country. Then, of course, we had WrestleMania 40 in Philly. He wins the world title, and he has that few moments, but then he's cashed in on
5 minutes, 47 seconds,
so,
I believe.
Yeah, so this is the first time Drew McIntyre has won the WWE title in front of fans and left the building with it.
Yeah.
And, oh, God, that's incredible. That's amazing. So I could not be more happy for Drew McIntyre, and there could not be a more deserving guy. And then to also throw into the mix, the guy was probably the MVP of 2024 when he had that feud with Punk. Or maybe it was 23. I can't remember at this point, but that feud with Punk was amazing, and they felt like they didn't do too much with him following it. He's just been on the back burner, even though he's such a top guy, and they finally pulled the trigger, Mark. They did it. Drew McIntyre is the champion. What did you think of... we'll get into the match, first of all. What did you think of the match, Mark? 3 Stages of Hell, our first 3 Stages of Hell match in quite a while.
Yeah, since 2013. So I thought the match was better than I thought it was going to be. Like all 3 stages. I was kind of heading into this. Obviously, they played it safe with the stipulations, which shouldn't have been a surprise to anybody. I know we were kind of having some fun choosing what stipulations that they were going to do, but we kind of hit the nail on the head with, like, we said what they're probably going to do is a normal stipulation, some sort of no DQ, and then end in a steel cage, and obviously it was Falls Count Anywhere. But that being said,
one of my favorite matches, I gotta say, is a Falls Count Anywhere match.
I thought it was great. I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was interesting that Drew won off of hitting Cody in Yambag City for the first match. I thought that he may have gotten a clean pin over Cody during that.
I thought so. I thought Cody was going to get DQ'd in the first one.
Okay.
Pin Drew in the second, and then Drew was going to get his feet on the ground in the third one, like essentially winning the title without ever pinning Cody.
Okay.
Or submitting him. You know what I mean? That is exactly what happened, but we were pretty close. Got clean win.
And I thought the time of each given match was interesting too, because it kind of felt like the first 2 stages felt a little quicker, and then the third stage felt like the longest by far, especially the first the first match.
Yeah, by
but
far.
I think it all worked well.
It all worked out well. I think if I could have any dig at it would be, like you said, maybe give a little bit of that time from the steel cage match, like give a couple more minutes to the Falls Count Anywhere and a couple more minutes to the regular wrestling match. But it all worked out in the end. Like, I'm not unhappy with it. I really enjoy it. And